Chris Broussard's victory lap is after he was thrice disqualified from the race and allowed to re-enter. Chris Broussard declared the Suns an unbeatable juggernaut. They didn't get out of round 2. He also declared the Nets were going to beat the Celtics. They didn't get out of round 1. He then was in on Milwaukee for briefly and then out once Middleton went out.
No.
And once we were down, pre-Middleton going out, yes. And then once we were down to 4 teams, he grudgingly was like, I guess I'll go with the Warriors. And now he's got his Ray Charles on, acting like he was 10 toes down all year. He's been 10 toes down for 10 days. Now, with that said, yes, I have regrets. I've made some errors here, and I went against my own nature, which is to be obstinate and honorary, even in the face of potentially being wrong. I had said Warriors in 6 because Steph was going to be the best player on the court, the Celtics were going to turn the ball over too much, and I didn't trust them in clutch time. And all of that happened, and yet I'm wrong because I flip-flopped. So of course I have regrets. And the fact that I have to look at Chris Broussard's stupid face and perfectly manicured goatee with that little smirk on it makes it all the worse. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to fill the rest of this segment. Yes, how much should Nick regret? A lot. You know how much I should regret? Take the amount of money I lost gambling on this series, multiply it by 10 emotion points. That's the amount of regret. What are we quantifying my regret? I don't know how to do it. It's a lot. It's a lot of regret, Brew. Take those sunglasses off.
Right,
that is Wild's bit. You're a thief.
First of all, it's my bit now. All right, I've taken it from Wild. It's my bit now. Secondly, the degree of revisionist history you just kicked is incredible. All right, I did pick Brooklyn. But after that series, I was all in on the Celtics in the East. And you mocked me for it.
What about the Suns?
You said, you thought Brooklyn was so good that all of a sudden you're in love with Boston? And I stuck with them when they went down 3-2, 10 toes down, as Jenna knows. They beat Milwaukee. You mocked me for that. They ended up proving me right. Same thing against Miami. You picked Miami. So I was rocking with the Celtics. In the West, now look, unlike some people, I don't like flip-flopping. So I had come on here when I was concerned, and this is the truth. Whether America believes me or not, this is the truth. They know I'm a man of integrity. I didn't think Golden State was going to be healthy. Draymond Green was out late in the season. Who knew if he'd be back? Clay, you didn't know what he'd be like when he come back. You know, Nick, I did like Golden State early in the year or midway through the year.
You called
but they looked like they weren't going to be healthy. So I went with the Suns because I thought, I didn't think anybody else could mess with them. And they did lose to Dallas, so I'll give you that. But that's why I stuck with the Suns because I don't like flip-flopping. All right? To each his own. Some love flip-flopping. I won't name names, but some like it. I don't. So once the Suns were out, I was like, I know. I can go with my heart now, and it's the Warriors. And so the Warriors, lesson learned. Twan, I told Nick this earlier. His posture going forward when we make predictions should be to wait in the meeting and see what I predict and then agree. And then he won't have days like this on national TV, Twan.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I was a little upset, Chris. I was a little upset too, Chris, when Nick jumped on the bandwagon and came on my side. I knew something was going to go wrong once I saw Nick coming on my side of the fence. But
I'm getting blamed by Antoine.
But that's my guy. No. But I picked Chris. Like I said before, congratulations on your prediction. You have all the right to wear your sunglasses and enjoy this moment. Because I honestly believe, and I have to say this, that I thought the Celtics was going to win in 6. I thought the Celtics were deeper. I thought the physicality was going to wear Golden State down. Instead, the Golden State others, and you guys hear me talk about this all the time, where I talk about the others, and Golden State others got better as the series went along. Andrew Wiggins obviously was outstanding. Jordan Poole got better. Gary Payton II coming back was huge for them. Otto Porter Jr. Those guys were terrific and played better than the Celtics others. And I got to give them a lot of credit. So, Chris, enjoy the moment. You got the champion right. I'm glad you didn't have to go to these charts. And, every time you're usually right, you have to go to a chart. You didn't go to a chart. But congratulations.
Twan is gracious. Thank you, Twan. Nick, that's how you handle things. Not with this revisionist history. Good. Thanks, Twan.
Go ahead, Wild.
This is. I think Broussard literally went out and got my same sunglasses. That's how much of a bit it is of mine. Here's the most surprising thing, why I don't think you should be upset about flip-flopping. We all knew that the Celtics were going to play great defense, and they did. The Warriors never scored over 108 points. They scored 103 last night. That should be enough to win. But in the Celtics' losses, Nick, they scored 90, 94, 97, and 88. And part of me, I'm like, we're a little close to it. But I think that we're probably going to misremember or change our take on how we remember this series. I think we're going to think, oh, you know what? It's the Splash Brothers and the emergence of Jordan Poole. Do you think that even tomorrow, once we look at it, like, oh, this was the Warriors' defensive championship? We thought that, the Celtics were going to be able to score. They had so many scorers, and the Warriors basically had Steph. But 90, 94, 97, 88, this is a Warriors defense that I don't think you saw coming.
Listen, I'm sure you made some really good points there, but I also need some sunglasses right now because I'm blinded with such rage directed at Chris Broussard that I can't respond to that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.